1 second. One little moment here. Stream intro. And hello and welcome. For those of you who were just joining me, I did the Alone in the Dark prologue. I'm going to turn up the brightness just a smidge. Turn the contrast down maybe a little bit. That looks pretty good. That looks alright. That's kind of cool. Alright. So here we are with Alone in the Dark. This is a game that I was interested in once again when I seen the trailers for it and whatnot. It's a survival horror shooter game. For context. Apparently this is a game from what did that say? 1992. This is a remake of an old game. So I've never played the original, so I have no context for what's happening, so other than the prologue that I just played. But it was something I was interested in because it's a survival horror shooter game, which is, you know, Resident Evil I've loved forever. Speaking of which, get a lot off topic here. Silent Hill, something that I've been meaning to play because it's been compared to Resident Evil a lot, and I've never even played any Silent Hill games, to be honest, so I do think I want to play those at some point. So we'll just keep that in mind for the future, that I may or may not play Silent Hill. Because I've never played any of the Silent Hill games, and they are interesting, so. As you know me, I'm into survival horror stuff. And especially survival horror shooter games. I don't know if Silent Hill's a shooter all that much. I don't know if this game's a shooter all that much. I just know that it was listed as a survival horror shooter game. But again, also, I seen that David Harbour was in this game, you know, the new Hellboy, aka Jim Hopper, aka I don't know what else he's been in, to be honest. I know he's been in a lot of stuff before that, before Stranger Things and Hellboy, but this is stuff that I've seen him in as of recent. But I guess without further ado, let's jump right into this. I'm gonna just do standard. I'm gonna do modern. I don't know what that means. So I'm just gonna do modern. Assuming this is how the game was intended. Oh. I'll change setting in a minute. Okay. So based off of the prologue, this says based in New Orleans. You know, so these are some southern folks. I don't want to compare this to things, but this is giving me a Resident Evil 7 vibe here.
What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course. But I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Harwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Harwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first. Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Okay, so I thought this was I thought that this was dual protagonist, which technically it is. But I thought you would like switch back and forth. But it seems like you just get to pick a character at the beginning. Chapter 1. Okay, so I do have a gun. A goat without horns, a Great Depression. What is all this? Collectibles? And there is a map, but I can't look at it yet. Okay. Yeah, I assume I need to be looking for things, resources for typical Survivor horror stuff. There's an engine. Oh, I was gonna options. Display. Motion blurs on high. Jesus. Performance. Field of views at 65. That seems fine. I want motion blur on. I'll turn it on low. So this is like the 1.05 version of this game. Don't know what that means. Private investigator. Orleans. May 15th, 1930 is the issue date, it would seem.
Louisiana State Board of Private Investigator Examiners grants the following license to Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. License number 196692-LA. Good until May 15th, 1930.
Good until, so that's not the issue date, that's the expiration. I don't know what year this is.
The old plantation building was ready to fall, but kept alive by some starry-eyed carpetbagger called Dr. Gray. Seeing how the staff couldn't even be bothered with answering the door, Detective Carnby figured they would just head inside and grab Jeremy. He just needed to open the front door for Emily first, so she could talk to her.
Okay. I didn't mean to cut that off, but it's fine. Is that a flashlight?
Now what do we got here?
Flashlight. Kitchen and garden key. Oh. I don't know what that flask is for. Kitchen garden key.
Carnby, why am I hearing from Gloria Allen that you got some job at the loony bin? You better not be thinking of paying her off before me. I don't want to take you for a ride, so get me my money. I'll be at the Maccabean all night if you score some dough. Obed Morton.
Okay. This is interesting so far. Immediately got a key to a door. Oh, ammo. Cool, cool. What the fuck? That's probably just an animal, right? Right. Trying to take things slow.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Don't want to miss anything. Like I could be running. Okay. What? I see that down there. How do I get it? What is that? I don't know what that is. Hello, statue. How's it going? Okay. The frame rate does seem to be a little struggling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on performance. No. Woo! Look at that frame rate. Jesus. Jesus. Yep, definitely playing on performance, big dog. If it's gonna be 30, it's gonna be a solid 30, big homie. Here, I'm actually kind of curious. It says 120. On my TV, it says it's 120. Oh. It's 120 when I'm not moving. I seen it dip to 70, but it's smooth. It's fine. Again, don't want to miss anything. There's clearly something down there, but I can't get it. Okay, assuming I can come back to that. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Just a crow. Oh. What do we have here? Housekeeper's key.
Huh? What?
Yeah, I was about to say, do you hear that shit? What is with the whispers? This is a crazy looking tree. I don't want to miss anything. Let me go back out here. I don't want to miss anything.
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Not with that key. Dang. What's in there? Is that an axe? See an axe?
Nah, I'm not getting in there.
Chain door. Okay. I don't want to miss anything, big dog. Whispers. What do we have in? Oh. Okay, well, you can open the door, but don't go in there just yet. What's up here? There's a box. What is in the box? A drink. I seen a little plus sign, so I'm assuming that's health. Couple of locked doors. Locked door. Well, it doesn't say that it's locked, it's just I can't go in there. What about up here? Oh, I can't go up there. Okay. Where's my health bar? Oh, I see it. It's right there. So far, this is intriguing me. It's definitely giving me some Resident Evil vibes here. Oh, I made it inside. Yeah. So it does seem like there's some kind of collectibles. Of course, the health items are flasks. It's just alcohol. But I wonder how he uses it. Does he just drink it? that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, right? Certainly he pours it on his wounds or something. Hello? What do we have here?
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. That the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Ah, you must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madam. Now please, leave my store.
A goat without horns.
Okay. Some more bullets. Is the incense burning? Okay, that's interesting actually though. Having people speak the things like most of the time you have to just read that shit yourself. Having somebody speak it in the tone of what the game is like the era that the game is representing and stuff. It's actually really cool. I like that. I don't have to read all this shit myself. That's nice. Hello? Oh, hello. That's kind of cool. You can take a look at things, make sure you don't miss stuff, I guess. You can see that circle's not there. Okay. I like that. I like that. Open sesame. Hello? Anybody home? Bullets. Can I crouch? More bullets. Dang. Okay, game. What do we have? Dang, more bullets? Dang, dude. Hello? Anyone home? Dang, I got 19 bullets, dog. I'm prepared for anything. So you can't run. You want to look around. It's good to know. Olo? Where'd this go? Can I move something? Okay, I guess not.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Okay. More bullets.
That doesn't look safe. There's something missing.
Something missing from there. So this must be something I come back to later. I still don't have a map. It's fine. Alright. This is something I clearly come back to later. But I can venture further. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can go in there. Okay. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Hello? He pulled out his gun. Why? What is that? Streetcar ticket. Forbidden knowledge and sometimes even more. What the hell does that mean?
I need the key.
This is... There's nothing in there? Come on. Open that for nothing? This is interesting as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. More bullets. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Okay. This is clearly something I come back to later once again. Alright, let's go back in here. And I guess I'll go through this door if I can. Calm down. Ooh, a chest. It's just like meat storage.
What was that?
Hello? Hello. It's so bright. It's so bright outside. Does that say? Let's take a look around. Just the doors should be left, right? Okay. Alright. Can't go that way. I can go upstairs. Alright. Hello? Anybody home? What the hell is that? Can I open this door? Locked. It says what? That's not a key. That's like it's barred shut. A magazine of literature and fine arts. Okay. Oh, Store's open. Is that a fucking rat? The mirror sort of works, but it's dirty. Hold on. Changing it to quality did not improve. Did not improve the quality of that. So I'm gonna just turn that back down. Or I mean, turn it back on performance. What's in there? What's in there? Nothing, apparently. This bathroom is useless to me. Marvelous science. I'm assuming a... There's a purse right there. Is there nothing in the purse? Okay. Another drink.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
Okay. Locked medicine box. The map. Solvable. So these puzzles aren't solvable yet. This is...
Hey.
Okay. A plaza key.
Hey.
Pizza key. There's still something in here. It's in the medicine box. I need a key for the medicine box.
I need the key.
What? Oh, hello. I remember this room. From the prologue. Okay. I wish it would open the map.
Key.
Another door that needs a key. Oh, I can open this room. Oh, I remember
Great
this.
Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect
Holy shit.
American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Okay.
I need the key. I need the key. I need the key.
Oops, sorry, check that door. Oh, whoops. Oh.
Thanks.
I finally opened the front door, Jesus.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa, pardon me, excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can. Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that heartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hotwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent. Thank you, madam.
What the shit?
All right, here we are.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Pirosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep. How did you first come to understand?
Hold on. Before I go any further. I didn't realize there was a page thing, but...
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say. The people of Desero are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation? The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All will be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard. The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Okay.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
The fuck?
I would kill the guy, throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Is that a human fucking skull or a sculpture of a skull sitting on that table?
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I think I missed some dialogue.
Miss Hartwood. Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
What the hell? What the shit? This shit is fucking crazy. What the actual fuck is going on? Hello? Oh no!
Talisman with black sunstone. An ancient navigational tool found inside a cheniere along the Bayou Tonk. The old grave was uncovered by oil riggers and said to have unleashed a vagabond devil that massacred its finders.
3 numbers are needed to span a bridge between escapes of dream and memory, according to Stein. Not where I want to be, but it's a start. 3, 5, 8.
Okay. The fuck? Ho, 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 ho. Get it. Get that motherfucker. Now you're a kill a monster with a ranged weapon. What? What the fuck? What the actual fuck-a-doodle-doo is going on here? Am I on the street? Is this the street now?
I can't go that way.
What the fuck?
What the hell is going on?
Oh. Aw. I threw that and I didn't mean to. What the fuck? I know how to sprint, game. What the fuck? I know I keep saying that, but this is fucking crazy.
Can't go that way.
Dude, am I in the fucking upside down? What is this? Ha 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 ha, I know. That was just a joke. But seriously. What the actual shit? Is that a pipe?
Okay.
A weapon. Whoa, big dog. Bitch.
Oh! My weapon broke!
Come at me. Kill a monster with a melee weapon. Okay. What the fuck? I'm getting some some real Resident Evil 7 vibes. Not gonna lie. Ching. I can't just keep that in my inventory. Hello. This is fucking crazy. What the fuck?
I need the key.
Ooh, a hatchet. Glad I came
Can't
back
go
here.
that way.
This shit is fucking wild. What the hell? I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go investigate this corner store. Full on pistol now. Motherfucker. Headshot. Oh shit, it's getting fucking close. Ooh. I gotta get used to this gameplay. Yeah. Get the fuck. What? You know what? Stay back, demon. The fuck are these supposed to be? Definitely reminds me of the things from Resident Evil. Johnny the Conqueror? Conjurer? That's his Conjurer.
Don't let them get inside, Combear. They're not the good kind.
Are you... Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's store.
Jeremy did this. How?
Packed with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much she paying you?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. You a thinking man, Compare.
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, Compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Ghouls and goblins? What the fuck is going on here? What the What the fuck? What the fuck? I am so lost. Hey, buddy.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Okay. I'll go without arms. Item. Okay. Pistol ammo. What the fuck? This is fucking crazy. What is happening? This is a crazy ass game. I'm here for it though. I'm here for it. I will say the mechanics of the shooting and aiming and stuff, they're okay. It's not great. I'll say that much. It's not great. I'm just so used to like these kinds of games being like Resident Evil. It is more of a shooter than I thought it would be. Is there a fucking ghoul down there? What the fuck is that? Oh no, that's where I came from. I do have to go down there. This is wild. What is that fucking thing? Ew. Looks disturbing. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa, big fella. Shoot in the fucking face. What the actual fuck is that? What the fuck? Headlights is bright, dog. I wonder if these are real streets. Never been to New Orleans, so I wouldn't know. This game is fucking wild, bro. What the fuck? This is not what I was expecting. Bullets. A funny feeling that he locked that gate so the ghouls and stuff wouldn't get in here, but yeah, I was gonna say they got in here anyways. Oh god. This game's a little clunky. It's fine. Headshot. Got a fucking headshot on that little bitch. Whoa, 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 holy shit. It's puking. Why can't I shoot? Why can't I shoot? Oh. Get off of me, get off of me, get off of me. What the fuck? He put his hat back on. Whoa, what the fuck did I just throw? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? This is fucking crazy. These monsters are wild looking. Oh, it's a Molotov. Can I throw this somewhere? Is there a mod stub, dude? I don't see no mod stub, dude. Yeah. Is that just a bottle? This shit is fucking crazy. What the fuck? It's a little clunky. I knew there was a fucking monster here. Get the fuck back. The fuck? Hércules. Juju. What the fuck? Jesus.
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
She just might. She just might. We'll see. Jesus, what the fuck?
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
In between. Find your own talisman. Ooh, an old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving numbers looks to be less than 100. Looks to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity. The polished black sunstone in the middle has a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of a picture hiding within itself. What the fuck?
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Okay, 1 second before I go any further. I gotta use the restroom.
Like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Alright. Sorry about that. Before I do that, look around. No, oh. That's where I came in. It's a sunstone thing. Talisman thing. That is clearly a door I can't open, right? Oh, I can peek through. Okay. What? The first number goes into the largest ring. What? What? Aha, it was 358.
It's showing something. A place? Where is that? Huh.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business. Oh, Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Sure, but he is crazy, and he's gone missing. Why?
Here, try this.
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake, don't overdo the triple sec.
Okay, what can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Yeah, I ran into Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
What the actual fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry I'm being so quiet. I'm just very... I'm still lost, but I'm also really intrigued at the same time. I have no idea what's going on.
Detective Carnby, how did you... Where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to come see Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Teroea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective? Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later. This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Teruea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
What?
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. Got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you wanna try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
I need the key.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Desetto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Desetto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course, Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
What the This game is fucking crazy. What the fuck is going on?
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple, and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted, and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed. Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Derceto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Thank you, Doctor. Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Derceto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago. A claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar, because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor. Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
What the? My brain right now, there's so much information.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
What?
There's a puzzle in here?
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
I need the key.
This shit is fucking wild. What is happening? It's crazy. Oh, I can just go in here? Okay. Doc! It's locked. Open sesame. What the fuck?
I'm not gonna walk out of this now. I need to help Emily save her uncle. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
That's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, girl about yay high.
Can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. We can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Shit.
McCarthy reminded Detective Conby of an old barfly he used.
He used to know. He did.
McCarthy reminded Detective Conby of an old barfly he used to know. He detested him. There was no getting around it. McCarthy was going to have a hard time getting on his good side. While Detective Conby was grateful to be back at Derceto, he was eager to test his hypothesis. After having suffered through that sinister world, dressed as the French Quarter, Jeremy's writing could be read much more literally. What if Jeremy used his talisman to actually visit those places he mentioned in the book? Conby felt certain that this was the answer. He wouldn't find Jeremy hiding inside Derceto. He would be in one of those other worlds. And to follow in his steps, Conby would have to investigate the old clock and the boiler and find out what part they played.
Okay.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
That's good. This is Jeremy's room.
Emily's here. Emily's here.
Seems that little girl drew that. Still something in the hallway. But what and where? They definitely took some pages from the Resident Evil handbook with the colored map. That this makes it distinct. Is this the quote-unquote empty room? That's not what I meant to do. It says it's unlockable. Do I have another key? Oh.
Huh. How eccentric. These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
What? 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 Okay.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
So that's not a supposed solvable puzzle.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
What? It says that this is solvable. Okay, so hold on. One. Those symbols don't match up.
Got it.
What? Wait, hold on, hold on. Now I'm fucking confused. What? Says there's still something in here. Oh, on the bed. That's not what I meant to do. What is still in here? This game is fucking confusing. What? I don't. It says there's still something in here though.
Huh?
What is still in here? Oh, there is like a dodge. It's good to know. What is... Maybe I have to come back in here later.
Huh?
What the fuck? Get me the fuck out of here. What the fuck? And it's back to normal.
What happened? Everything's normal again?
This is nuts. What the fuck? And now there is something on the bed. What the hell?
I did it. I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Okay, that's everything. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna go investigate the well, I guess. And then Jeremy's room. It says there's still some in Jeremy's room. Oh, it's this locked. It's the locked thing. That's probably it, yeah.
It's stained. Looks like some kind of rot. I need the key. This must be the clock that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh? Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing some pieces.
If it If it wasn't for the collection of peculiar statues, the old astronomical clock would draw every eye in the room. To Conby, it wasn't the intricate clockwork that stood out, but the odd-looking plate on the inside. It reminded him of the ritual bench in Miss Jackson's seance room, where he had manipulated the talisman to open a door back to Derceto. He wanted to try to replicate the procedure, but found that the inner part of the plate was broken. He would have to find the missing pieces and put the plate back together. Detective Conby had a hard time understanding what had happened. It did feel similar to when he was pulled into the French Quarter, but with less power and purpose. Did he cause this, or was it something else?
I need the key.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Perique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legrasse of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Okay. What the shit? What the fuck? the fuck just happened?
What the hell is going on?
Something crazy, dude. Something nuts. Can I have that? You fucking bitch. Keep my axe for now.
It's wedged shut.
That was fucking nuts, dude. What the fuck? For those of you who are watching, I do apologize for being so quiet. There's just a lot going on here. Curiosity. You can shoot the crows, but unlike another video game that I played, you cannot kill them. Ooh. I can open this.
Got it. Hey.
A water hose and an axe. I can use that ladder to get back up. What the fuck will do? Beast of burden.
This can't be real.
But it is, my good man.
Huh.
Locked. What the fuck? Wait. Can I go up the ladder? I can. How do I get back to the boiler room?
It's wedged shut.
Another wedged shut door. Okay. This shit is fucking nuts, dog. So there's still something in Lottie's room, it says. Okay, and it still says that there's something in here. Shh. The locked medicine box, that's right. This wash closet, WC, locked door. Okay. Yeah, this is still open. Okay.
It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
There's something missing.
Valve from the wine cellar. I still can't get to the wine cellar though. What the fuck?
kitchen. I assure you. No,
I'm sorry. I
promise
didn't.
you. Mr. Hotwood is
I was just
nowhere
looking
near my
for-
kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me
I
kick
didn't
you
mean
out
to.
of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out!
Yeah.
Comby was in shock, but also a little embarrassed. The housekeeper was furious to find him searching through the kitchen and had run him out of the room. There was something strange going on with her, but it didn't feel connected to the case, so he decided to stay out of her way.
I need the key.
What? Alright, I guess I just gotta go fix the clock upstairs. There's nothing else for me to do. Whew, sheesh. This game is fucking nuts. The door I came in is locked. Concerning. It's just the washroom. I need to go back upstairs. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope. I need to go the other way. I need to go in here. Merp. To the clock, I guess. Doopy doopy doo. Okay. All these little hints are very helpful. Don't get me wrong, there's probably some stuff I could have figured out on my own.
I think I've seen this somewhere. There was something in the commonplace book about this.
Is that not right? That looks right. Oh, actually, that looks more right. Yeah, no, that don't line up.
think the clock broke. Or maybe it just stopped at a...
So 6, 4, 3. Six, 4, 3.
There's a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
Okay.
As his pride faded, Detective Comby was left with a feeling of unease. He had successfully managed to enter a whole new world. How could this be? And why did he accept this so readily? One thing was clear. There were no answers to be found by standing around questioning reality, knowing only what he read in the commonplace book. Comby headed off to look for Jeremy in the hateful mound.
I would like to leave, please. Can I leave?
I made it. I entered another one of Jeremy's memories.
Okay, but what does it mean? What does this all mean, huh? Huh? Hello? Anybody home?
May 1923. Monday. All okay. Ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain. He means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully, that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Bridge from... Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou.
Huh.
Alright. I'm gonna save. .403. It's 5:04. What? Subtitles are on. Copyright music enabled. Right. This seems like an okay place to leave it for tonight. Give me just a second. Okay, sorry about that. Again, this seems like a good place to leave it. I'm very intrigued by this game. This is very interesting. It does seem... I didn't mean to do that, but it does seem like there is some interesting combat stuff going on here. I'm assuming I'm going to get 2 more guns, maybe? Because I don't have, like, a proper inventory. So I'm assuming I'm going to either get 2 more guns or some other kind of weapon or something. Just based off of the layout of this arrow thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely intrigued by this game. This is very interesting. Still, I think I'm getting a hold of the story of what's going on here. Again, it's intriguing. It's very interesting. So far, I'm definitely enjoying the game. And if you've been enjoying me playing the game, like, subscribe, follow, stay tuned. And I will see you in the next one.